I recently bought a Glastar Superstar 2 grinder to replace some of my older machines that were the exact same model but burned out late last year. Now, I absolutely loved my machines that I had bought before, so I got another one, and I decided to turn on my video camera and record an unboxing of this machine and its accessories. Now, I was a little bit concerned because this corner of the box had been crushed, as you can see. But I didn't really think that was going to affect anything inside, as I figured that Glastar would make certain that the machines were protected inside the box. So here's what the box looked like on the outside. Now you can see here that the box has been closed with these super duper heavy duty staples, which I needed pliers to remove. So let's see what's inside the box. The first thing I found was a goodie bag full of accessories with the information for grinding heads, the straight edge guide, and also you can see some grinder coolant here. And then this is the little platform for using on top of the grinder when you're using the finer bits, and they call this a mini table. Next, I pulled out this little thank you pamphlet, which shows all of the different types of grinders they have and also their accessories. And my suspicions were confirmed when the extra cardboard piece was removed, and I could clearly see that the ding in the box didn't affect a thing inside. The grinder was well packed and didn't take any damage when the box corner got crushed. So I had a couple of these grinders before, and my old ones were about 12 to 14 years old before they finally kicked the bucket. They were used regularly by myself and students and have always been a staple in my studio. The new machine looks like it's been modified ever so slightly from the version I had, or perhaps it's just because this one is so shiny and new that it just looks different. However, I really do believe that the overall shape has been changed just a tiny bit. So in the bottom of the grinder, there is this handy little drawer in which you can store your grinding bits, sponges, and keep all of your grinding accessories tucked away right inside your machine. The grid on this has a really nice fit. My old one was a little worn out, so it was much looser than this, but this one appears to have been made a little bit differently. I think there were heavier pieces underneath in the corners, which aren't there now. In the middle of the grid, next to the grinding head, there are removable little trays, which I'll get to shortly. But what I noticed at this point was that right inside the tip of the shaft that goes down into the machine, this new model is different. My old one had a solid flat surface where there was no inside to it. And so this is obviously for a different type of bit that will thread right into the top of that piece right there. And lastly, we have our grounded plug. Now let's move on to the goodie bag of accessories. We have some user information and an instructions manual, and this is for the mini table. There's a warranty registration card and a request card for more information about certain products. And then we have this perfectly handy little diagram that shows how to lay out all of your little accessories inside the drawer so they fit. There were 2 sponges, and there were also 2 little bottles of this Easy Grind Advanced Formula coolant. And then this here is like a little mini splash guard that goes on the back of the machine. Now, when I first opened the package up, I had absolutely no clue what these were. I had never used the mini tables before, but it turns out that these are called retainers that hold the sponge in place right on top of the mini table. Now, this piece here is a different size than what was in the center of the grid. The hole in this one is larger, which allows for more space in the grinding table for using larger grinding heads. And these little adhesive stickers are feet that go underneath the machine so that it doesn't slide around on the work table. Now this gadget here uses some screws and little plastic rollers, and you can attach this to the grid surface and it will help you keep a straight line while you're trying to grind. So these little white rollers, the 2 screws and the little metal washers are all for using in conjunction with the straight edge guide. Now this here is a threaded little grinding bit that will fit right on top of the machine, which I pointed out earlier was new to me for this particular machine. And then here is the stopper we use for holding the water in the grinder. And lastly, the hex or Allen key, which is used for tightening and loosening grinding heads. And so that's everything that's included inside the package. In addition to this video unboxing, I'll be creating a few more videos about the Glastar Superstar 2 grinder, in which I will show you how to set up all of these accessories that you've seen today, including the mini table and the straight edge guide. And as always, if you want to learn more about making stained glass, please visit my website. You'll find the link below in the video description. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, leave a comment, like it, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the little bell icon too. That way you'll get all the notifications for every new video added to my channel. Thanks for watching.